See if we're ticking. It looks like we're going and going and going. And howdy, y'all. Let's get rid of it. I forgot I had that on. Take care of that. What's up? What's up, guys? Rocky saying stream the Texans game 9, streaming that one. If there was that's a good one to stream, though. I won't lie to you. That's a good one to watch. But I'd rather just watch and not do this. Because that might be a better game than what we're about to watch here. Because with it being heavy rain, as opposed to heavy snow, which we've gotten up here where I live at, looks like Baltimore drew the rain card as we got the snow card. I would have liked it if it was snow, though, to tell you the truth here. Here, football in the snow, shit, man, that's football weather. But anyway, hello, everybody. It is officially the last week of the regular season of the 2023-2024 season. And it kicks off here with the Pittsburgh Steelers at 9-7, but currently sitting on the outside looking in of the wild card race in a must-win situation. They must win today and get help from outside. More specifically, we need help from the Tennessee Titans, who are playing at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who currently sit at 9-7 themselves. We need help from Tennessee in that aspect, or we could get in with a Buffalo Bills loss on Sunday night against the Miami Dolphins, which that is going to be a big battle in and itself for the AFC's crown. The winner of that will be obviously the number 2 seed in the AFC. And the loser, well, Miami's in, they're going to be locked in at worst as 6. If they lose, then they're going to be the 6th seed, and they're going to go to Arrowhead. But if Buffalo loses, then they could find themselves out. Because we know Houston and Indy is going to determine one playoff spot. It's just a matter of which seed, whether it's the 7 or 6 or 4. Yeah, someone's got to win between Houston and Indy. And if that turns into a tie, I mean, good Lord, what's that going to do? Well, I mean, a tie. Well, here's the thing: if the Steelers win and somehow that Houston and Indianapolis game ends up in a tie, then the Steelers are in, and it might knock both Houston and Indy out. So neither team can afford a tie in that aspect unless Jacksonville were to lose to Tennessee, which in that case it would be advantage Indianapolis considering Indy won the prior meeting in week 3, I believe it was. The other AFC games here, Denver and Vegas, pretty much nothing to gain out of that. There's a weird tiebreaker with the Steelers involving Denver. I think it's if the Steelers lose and Denver were to win in Jacksonville, and some kind of weird tiebreaker scenario with Denver and Jacksonville. If the Steelers were to lose this, might squeak the Steelers in, but I don't see that happening. Kansas City Chargers. Chargers are going to Chargers are charging, of course, like they've always done. They finally fired Brendan Staley. Should have happened 2 years ago. Kansas City is resting their guys, even though the receiving core has been meh. Even though they got Rashid Rice kicking in another gear, but it seems like he's the only one. Even Travis Kelce's numbers have been meh. But they're resting their guys. That's why I did in my predictions here with like this whole square right here. Basically nothing of importance of any of these 4 games other than just draft position for, the Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Jets, Pats, and Bengals. Browns are resting their guys for next week. It's a matter of they'll play the AFC South winner, and they have beaten all 3 of the potential candidates. Even though they beat Houston without CJ. New England, this might be Bill Belichick's last game as a head coach for the Patriots. Maybe, maybe not. Time will tell on that one. I'm reading that comment you put there, Rocky. I don't know what the heck you're saying. I guess you're saying the Chargers are going to win on Sunday, which, okay, whatever if they do. I mean, it's not going to do any favors to them, really. What's that going to change? Nothing, really, other than probably trading down a draft position, if you will, by doing so. Then again, the Chargers are going to need a lot of help for Justin Herbert and company. Anyway, on to the NFC side here while we wait for the game to start here. It's already been determined that San Francisco is the number 1 seed, as the Ravens are already the number 1 seed in the AFC side. They play the Rams. Rams are going to rest their guys. Looks like San Francisco is going to rest their guys too. So that's going to be a game of backups. So in other words, this is preseason, really. Rams could drop to 7, but they're already clinched anyway, so I don't know if they're really concerned with seeding per se. Because I feel like the Rams are a dangerous team to play against, whether they're playing the NFC East winner or Detroit, which it's probably going to be most likely Detroit in the Rams next week. Speaking of that, Detroit's playing Minnesota. I think Detroit should consider treating this like a preseason game. Maybe play their starters, but not the whole time. Maybe for a half, and then just tell everyone take a seat. Even though Detroit can still vie for the number 2 seed, but they need Philly and Dallas to lose both their games. Or they need both Philly and Dallas to lose in order for that, to be a thing. And I don't see that happening because I think Philly and Dallas are both going to win their games. Considering they're both vying for a division title, I think Dallas is just going to go into Washington and take care of business, and hope no one gets injured. I think Dallas's biggest concern is getting out of Washington injury free as possibly can, because that field can be really rough when it comes to injuries. Seattle and Arizona. Seattle, obviously, the must win here. Arizona's been playing tough. In my prediction, I had Arizona actually upsetting Seattle because Arizona's been playing stud tough. I mean, they're 4-12, but their record doesn't. So I feel like their record doesn't justify how they've been actually playing. Like 4-12 make it seem like, oh, they were a terrible team. Like they have not been an easy out. I mean, they showed it in the Steeler game where they basically dominated us there. They beat Philly at the last minute. Hung in there for a little bit against San Fran in their second meeting. Arizona just needs to work on that defense of theirs. Or needs to work a lot on that defense of theirs here, but I think they should definitely they can definitely build around Kyler Murray to be maybe a possible wild card next year, but that's next year. Atlanta and New Orleans, that game is really only relevant if Tampa were to lose to Carolina. I mean, yeah, New Orleans could still get in as a wild card if Seattle and Green Bay were to lose. But I don't see. I mean, I could see. I mean, obviously, I predicted Seattle to lose, but New Orleans is too inconsistent for me. Yeah, I just feel like maybe this is. But that's how the NFC South has been. It's like you think, oh, now we kind of figured it out. Then we don't have it figured out at all. Because I thought Tampa was going to beat the crap out of New Orleans. Instead, it was the other way around for some reason, and Baker Mayfield got hurt. And word has it he could be good to go for tomorrow, and they're going to need him. They're going to need him. Even though it is Carolina, but can't take that for granted. I'm just going on the limb that Tampa was going to have Baker Mayfield, and they're going to win by a couple scores on Carolina, and they'll be the NFC South champ, and they're going to play Philadelphia is my guess. Because, I think Dallas is going to win, and they'll be the number 2 seed. And they'll drop Philly consequently to 5, and they'd have to play who I think will be Tampa. I think Green Bay is going to beat Chicago, even though that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a really good game between Green Bay and Chicago because Chicago's defense is getting better. Their offense is starting to gel a little bit. And Green Bay's defense is very sketchy. It's a very sketchy defense, and Green Bay's probably got to get in a shootout with these guys in order to win. And they're obviously winning in, but if they lose, they're done. So, almost ready to go here. As again, it's going to be heavy rain. It looks like it's going to be heavy rain throughout the day. And typical Ravens Steelers is not a lot of scoring usually happens between these two guys. But that's AFC North ball, especially with these two guys. Points are hard to come by, and once you put in weather to it, it'll be sloppy. It'll be sloppy. It'll be played in the mud today, but heck, what the hell? Ran pretty good last week, so maybe we can run good again, even though the Ravens are one of the better defense, maybe the best defense in the league. Cleveland has arguments. Kickoff is away. And it goes through the end zone for the touchback, and the Steelers will have the ball first. They'll go from right to left. We'll see Mason Rudolph for the first time today. It's interesting how the Ravens are going to approach this, considering, they have the number 1 seed locked up. As Mason goes under center here. And they give this to Najee up the middle, and Najee's going to get a couple of yards. And at about the 27, it'll be 2nd and 8. Ooh, Najee almost lost it. And that's going to be another thing, too, is like that ball is going to be control of that ball is going to be very crucial today for both ends. Mason in a shotgun with a sidecar to the right, and he's going to throw it to the sidecar. That's Najee. Najee to the 30, and he's going to be tackled a couple of yards shy of a first down. He's going to be at the 33-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. I might have given the score a little too much credit there. I mean, this could be lower than 20-13, which I said it would be. This might be like a 13-9 type game. But then again, how many field goals are going to be kicked in with this weather? Even though it is Tucker. And Boswell's been pretty good. 3rd and 1, going shotgun alone in shotgun. Mason takes a snap. Fires a pass. Pass is caught for a first down to the 40 and tackled at the 41-yard line. And it looks like that was that George Pickens or is that nope, it was Deontay Johnson on the catch. He needed 1. He got about 7 on that catch here on that catch. It's a good throw by Mason here. There was some pretty decent coverage there. Clock running, 13 minutes to go here in the first. Mason under center, 1st and 10 from their own 41. And the pitch to Ward, and Ward bobbles the pitch, and he gets control of it, and he's going to get just back to the line of scrimmage. And once again, we're seeing that ball control being a bit of an issue early on here. Don't know what he would have gotten if he didn't bobble that ball, but on a shotgun snap, fires a quick screen pass to Deontay Johnson. Deontay's going to get to the 45 and tackled at the 47-yard line for about a gain of 6 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up. And Mason on a hurry up. No huddle offense here. Shotgun again, sidecar left here. 2 wides to the left. Mason takes the snap, looks to his left, fires to the middle. The pass is going to be almost intercepted. It was intended for Allen Robinson the second. It was here 32 for Baltimore, almost intercepted it. That might have been Humphrey. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Harvins punts away. And a fair catch is called for at their own 19-yard line for Baltimore. And that's where Tyler Huntley and company will start their first drive. Don't mind me, just having a snack here while I'm watching the game. It was just, Rocky, it's just a grilled cheese sandwich. Nothing fancy. Yeah, if the Steelers were to somehow get in here, most likely we're going to have to play whoever wins the AFC East, which either way, it's going to be a doozy. Probably would prefer Miami considering their defense is kind of a wreck. But somehow. I certainly don't want to play Kansas City again if we somehow get the 6th seed, which we could get that. We could get that if Buffalo and Jacksonville both lost. As Huntley takes a snap, fakes the handoff here. He's going to run. He's just going to get a couple of yards. It slides down. And Highsmith was in on that tackle. 11:16 to go in the first. Second down, Nate. Again. Takes us. Fires. Pass is caught. Caught at the 25-yard line here for about a 4-yard gain. That is 88 for Baltimore. Rowe was on the tackle. Kolar, I think was his name. The guy who caught it. It's third down and about 4 coming up. Need their own 20. They're going to say 3rd and 3. Need their own 29 for a first. Ravens pretty good on third down conversions in the top 10 at 43%. Huntley takes a snap. He's looking. Looks to his right, fires a pass. The pass is going to be juggled and dropped. It was intended for Justice Hill. Jory Porter Jr. on the coverage. And the Ravens go 3 and out on their first drive. Oh, Hill almost made that's a good throw. Hill just couldn't reel it in. It was decent coverage there by Porter, but it still got through to Justice. And the punt is away. And a good punt there. It takes a good bounce. And finally, is Austin going to take it? Austin goes to the 20, and he's going to be tackled forward to about the 24-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will start. So good punt by Stove. And that's class. I mean, I don't even know if you needed weather to make it a line of scrimmage game, but the weather will certainly add on to it. Damn, I got 7 people in here. Thanks for tuning in. I wasn't expecting that many. I mean, even for a Saturday, I figure like here, especially in my area, people are probably out plowing their driveways and all that. So, what, is my mic stuck? See, there's a comment there saying if you hear, I'm like, well, is the mic off or something? No, I'm hearing myself. That's why I have the stream on my phone here to make sure it's actually running and make sure the audio actually works. Keep in mind, this is not a PC that I'm doing this off of. It's off a tablet. Tomlin and Harbaugh, 35 times these guys have met. Only Curly Lambeau and George Halas have met more times. They still got to play. They still got to coach another 7 years in the same teams to even get there. This is number 35, and Curly and George played 49 times. The legendary Bears and Packers rivalry way back in the day. Mason Rudolph here takes with the shotgun. Side card to the left, and he give off to the left, and that is Najee Harris. And Harris is going to find his way forward for about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up. That's basically going to be the main key of the game is can we win the trenches battle? Because it's going to be tough yards. We're not going to see that 450-plus performance that we saw last week against Seattle. And it's just going to be good, tough, ground and pound. Just going to fight for every last yard, every last point. And they give the Najee again up the middle. Najee's going to get to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be a yard short of a first down. Gain of about 3 or 4 there. .908 to go in the first. Mason's under center this time. And the quick handoff to Najee. Najee's got to dive forward. Did he get the first down? It looks like from the way they're marking it, it looks like he's got it. Looks like he's right at the sticks, so that's going to be a first down Steelers. Needed 1.5. It looks like he got exactly that. Second first down of the game for the Steelers. Looks like Mason's going to line up in a pistol formation with Jaylen Warren right behind him with a banana bunch to the left. Usually it means they're probably going to give it to Warren to the left. It could be a misdirection. Nope, they're going to fire a screen pass to Warren. He's going to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45. And he's going to be tackled at the Ravens' 42-yard line. Great blocking by Cam Hayward up front. It was actually a backwards pass. Here, but a good job by Jaylen Warren on the run and a great job by Connor Hayward on the blocking to spring Connor Hayward here, and he got a lot of yards on that one. So the first big play of the game belongs to Jaylen Warren. 7.5 minutes to go here. 1st and 10 from the Raven 43. And the quick throw to Calvin, or the jet sweep to Austin. And Austin's going to get to the 35-yard line for a gain of about 8 yards. Haven't heard George Pickens' name all day yet. Well, we're still early. We're only halfway through the first. Second down and a 2 here coming up. No jet sweep this time. It's a bootleg to the right. And he looks. He fires a pass. His pass is caught by Hayward. And Hayward stumbles down. And did he get the first down? He fell right at the sticks. And they're saying, yep, he got the sticks there. He needed 2. He got exactly 2. He could have gotten more, but he couldn't keep his feet in here. And it's a tough field to keep your feet in when it's wet. But a good job to maintain his balance long enough to dive forward to get the first. .6:13 to go. From the Ravens 33. And they give the Warren. Warren gets to the 30. He's still up, and now he's going to be pushed backwards in his forward progress. I think it's going to take him to the 29-yard line. for a gain of about, well, let's say 4. Getting some movement going here. 5.5 to go. This time on a shotgun. Makes the handoff. Mason looks. Fires a pass. Pass caught at the 25. And running out of bounds right at the sticks is Deontay Johnson. And I think he got enough for a first down. And they're saying, yes, he got exactly what he needed. And the clock continuing to roll here. So now it's 1st and 10 from the Ravens 23. Steelers are driving. Deontay Johnson with 3 catches for 19 yards in this one. Pickens hasn't been targeted yet, but I imagine the Ravens are putting their best guys on them. Mason, shotgun, sidecar right. Snap a little low. The handoff is to Najee. Najee gets to the 20. He's going to be still fighting forward to the 15 and tackled at the 15-yard line for a gain of about 8 yards. So right now the Steelers are doing a good job in the trenches. They're going to give him 9 yards, so it's second and we'll call it a long 1. 4:11 to go in the first from the 14. And the pitch to the left is to Najee. Najee to the 10's got a first down and he'll be tackled at the 8-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Steelers. This is textbook Steelers, ground and pound, and keep the clock a ticking and keep the defense fresh and tire their defense out. Now, granted, there's some inactives from the Baltimore starting defense. Kyle Hamilton's not active. Patrick Queen is out there, but I imagine he'll be out soon. 1st and goal from the 8. Mason under center. Najee in the backfield. And the give is to Najee. Najee up the middle, and he's going to fight to about the 6-yard line for about 2 yards. Showing Mason doing this, making sure he's handing up with 2 hands this time and not. Mason in a shotgun with Najee doing his sidecar as a sidecar to the left. Play clock winding. They may have to call a timeout. Nope, they got the play. They got the play out. Hand up to Najee. Najee ties for a touchdown. I thought they were going to call a timeout because the play clock was about to go dead, and Najee here cut a big hole up the middle, and Najee gets in off a shotgun draw. Whoo! 7.5-minute drive. $2:36 to go. We'll wait for the extra point. Kick is up, and it looks like it's through. It's through. Steelers' second drive, an excellent drive. 12 plays, 76 yards. Capped off with a great run and great blocking up front for Najee Harris. 6-yard touchdown, and the Steelers are up 7-0 in this must-win game. Sorry, I was just checking my lights. Oh, so far so good. First drive kind of stalled out, but Defense forced the 3-0 from there, and then offense just winning the battle in the trenches. I mean, again, granted, this is not all of Baltimore's guys are there. I can't recall who all was declared inactive as far as their starting defense, other than Kyle Hamilton. I know Lamar was declared inactive, but can't remember if Marlon Humphrey was declared inactive or not. I might have seen him out there. If anyone in chat knows about the inactives here, feel free to let me know. Saying the Steelers' chances of getting in is 63% if we were to win, and only a mere 14 if they were to lose, because there's still a weird tiebreaker involving Jacksonville and Denver. I guess maybe that in terms of, like, I don't know, common games or something, or strength of schedule or something like that. I don't know. I feel like a loss and they shouldn't get in anyway, so. I think Steelers really lucked out that Houston and Indy were going to were playing each other, as opposed to needing two teams to lose, as what it was the case last year. They needed the Bills, they needed the Patriots and the Dolphins to lose in order for the Steelers to get in. Didn't happen. Miami won their game to get in, only to get losing the wild card to Buffalo, ironically. Kickoff is away, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Showing this block in here.
On Justin Malaviki, that is absolutely inside out spectacular.
Whoo, 7. Isaac, look, Isaac with that hair. I'm jealous of that hair. I'm jealous of his hair. It's like It's like looking at Paul Mose here back in the day. Huntley under center from his own 25. And he's going to give it to, looks like that's Gus. Is that Gus or is that Justice? Or is that Melvin Gordon, actually, 33? Tackle for about a 2 or 3 yard gain by TJ Watt. Oh, showing Tyler Huntley had a little boy just a few weeks ago. Congratulations, Tyler. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 7. Huntley alone in shotgun, fires a pass. Pass is dropped. Had him in just right about the first down marker. Would have been either a first down or a 3rd and short. It was 88 who dropped it. Third and 7 coming up for the Ravens. Shotgun with sidecar left. 2 wides on both sides. Takes the snap, looks to his left. Now looks middle. He has all day to throw. Looking. Still can't find anybody. He just got to throw that, and he throws it to Justice Hill, but it falls short of Hill, and it would have been short of the first down anyway. He was only until the line of scrimmage. So great job by the Steelers defense. 2 consecutive 3-and-outs to start this game with 1:45 to go here in the opening frame. You're showing Miles Jack, who we activated from the practice squad. That's the kind of game we needed from the defense today. As stout Punts it away. Taking it at his own 21 is Austin to the 30, to the 35, and tackled at about the 37-yard line. And the Steelers got a pretty decent field position right there with 1:34 to go in the opening tally. So far, Steelers playing pretty good. First quarter, Steelers playing well. Sounded like Tomlin came in with a game plan for this, and so far it's working. I mean, he understands that not all the Baltimore's guys are out there, but that's no excuse for them to take it lightly. They have to win this game. It's Houston and Indianapolis, not Minneapolis. Oh God, the State Farm commercial! The State Farm commercial with Andy Reid here. It's like, talk to me again about that price point with those chicken nuggies. Oh man, the Chiefs have been a pain in the ass to. Here with the whole Swift and Kelsey thing. But you know what? I still love Andy Reid. I don't care. Andy Reid's too lovable to hate. I don't know why I love that commercial so much. I don't know. I feel like if Dad was still alive and he saw that, he'd probably laugh at that. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Steelers from their own 37. Everyone in their ponchos, and show me guys would wear no. If there's any guys out there wearing no shirts, I want to see those guys. Yeah, they're showing the playoff percentages. Steelers at 63% of wins, 14 if they lose. I'm surprised it's that high. Mason takes the shotgun snap and a give to Najee. Najee up the middle. Gets about 7 yards on that run. Clock winding to about a minute to go here in the first. And they're showing the where our offensive output's been since we fired Matt Canada. There have been a couple of... As Mason fakes the pitch, and he's under pressure, and he fires a quickly gets rid of it, and finds Connor Hayward, for about a 2-yard gain. That could have easily been a sack for a 4-yard loss, but a heads-up play by Mason. He faked the pitch to Warren. But a good job by Mason to make sure that had a positive, and Hayward to make sure that had a positive result. It's 3rd and 3, as opposed to what could have been like 3rd and maybe 9. And this is probably likely going to be the last play of the first quarter. 20 seconds left. Mason with a shotgun, sidecar right. 3 wide to the left. Takes a snap. Looks to his left. Chucks a deep one intended for Deontay Johnson. It's going to fall incomplete. And overthrown slightly. He just couldn't quite get there. Did put plenty of air on that, but he just couldn't get. Well, they tried chucking one. Harbin's out for the punt. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And it'll take a Steelers bounce. It's going to bounce inside the 10, and it's going to get down to the 7-yard line. That's where the Ravens will start to start the second quarter. So the first quarter belonged to the Steelers, but that's not how this goes. We need to. This isn't a boxing match. It's all about winning the last round, really, especially in these type of games. But at least we started out getting the touchdown in that drive as opposed to a field goal. I like that better. I mean, well, for obvious reasons, duh. But just the fact that it's going to be such a sloppy game or with sloppy conditions, touchdowns are so crucial. I mean, field goals are crucial in a game like this. So you get touchdowns in this game, and it's going to be a rare to come by. And especially in a game like this, you want to get ahead. You want to get ahead in these type of things. You really don't want to be playing from behind at all in this game. And right now the Steelers doing a good job of that so far. They're ahead in this one to start the second.
How would you assess your offense so far? Well, I think so far okay. The number one thing is we can protect the football, see if we can complete the passes, but we've got to get our run game going.
Yeah, they haven't gotten anything going so far yet. This is just their third drive of the game. And considering it's not Lamar Jackson out there, it's Tyler Huntley. Some of their main guys are out there. Zay Flowers isn't active. Nelson Aguilar's out there. Rashad Bateman's out there. Isaiah Likely's out there. Isaiah Likely won me my fantasy championship in Brocious League with the 2 touchdowns he had against Miami. And there's a discussion going on with Tomlin here.
Brad Allen. Good news. Week. Referee.
Wonder what's going on here.
Let's get to John Perry knows about these things. We were focusing on other stuff before the shot. What is the procedural issue that both coaches now being informed about? Yeah, the conversation with both coaches is regarding, hey, how did this get fixed? Because the flag came so late. The 12th on-field official. That's not what some of the officials said. As we start the second quarter, it's 4th down.
So the Steelers got called for a penalty. I think it's because the fact it was they're just re-kicking, but now they're going to kick from a different direction is what they're saying, I guess. They're saying there was 12 in the huddle. So they're going to re-kick it because Baltimore wants to get a better spot than just the 7-yard line. guess the discussion was like, did they have to kick from to reset the five? It was the clock was at 5 seconds left in the first. Punts away again, and this one's not a good punt this time. Looks like it went up the side of Harbin's foot, and it bounces out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Ooh, that was a costly penalty. So with that penalty, the Ravens actually gained 28 yards. So instead of their own 7, they're going to start at their own 35. First and 10. Give us to Gordon. Gordon runs to the right, gets to the 40, tackled at the 41-yard line for a gain of 6. Wait, is that Delvin Cook? I think Melvin Gordon's on the Ravens, but oh yeah, that's Gordon. Because Delvin Cook signed with the Ravens earlier in the week. 2nd and 4 coming up. Hand up to Gordon up the middle. Gordon's going to get a first down. He needed 4. He got exactly 4 to the 45-yard line. First and 10 from their own 45. And the draw hand up to Gordon. Gordon's going to get maybe a yard. Oh, the ball came loose. It looks like the Steelers got it, and they do have it. We said this right from the outset. Looks like Larry Ogunjobi is the one who ended up with the ball. Said right from the outset that ball control was going to be an issue in this game. We saw the Steelers running backs juggle it a couple of times, and Gordon fumbled it. Oh, Denver Broncos fans and LA Charger fans here getting deja vu vibes. Was that Miles Jack who forced the fumble? Whew, okay. That's one way to overcome a bad punt. Just take it away. Okay, we got a turnover. Let's get points off of this. Even a field goal is okay. Looking at urinating trees tweet here and said, trusted Melvin Gordon in heavy rain. That's definitely a decision. Yeah. Brandon Pardo has entered the chat in that one. Yeah, who was it? Was it Miles Jack?
loss, now he has fight. What do you talk about it?
It doesn't matter. Regardless, we got the ball back, and we got a good field position. We're in Ravens territory too. Nineteenth career fumble loss, most by any non-QB since 2015. Ouch. Mason on shotgun. And the pitch to Najee to the left. And Najee gets to the 40 and runs out of bounds. He's got the first down, I think. It's going to depend on where he ran out. No, they're saying he's going to be short by a yard or so. Oh, no, they changed it. They're saying he got it. How is it 14% with a loss? Sometimes these percentages are weird. And they did give the Steelers a first down. They've already run for 80 yards. First and 10 from the 35 of the Ravens. And we got our first flag of the day. And it looks like a second flag. I forgot there was a flag on the punt earlier. Looks like someone went too soon. And it's going to be first and 15 from the 40. The Ravens 40, that is. Yep, false start, and is the screen going to show who it was? No, they're not. No, they're not. It doesn't look like they're going to show who it was. Keep in mind, I don't have the audio on this here on the television feed. And that would get this shut down. First and 15 for the 40. Snap a little low. The handoff to Najee. Najee's going to bounce off a tackle and get to only 2 yards to the 38-yard line. It'll be second and 13. Pardon me a minute. Sorry about that. I had to plug my winter woes. Second and 13. Mason shotguns. Takes the shotgun snap, fires a screen pass. It's caught by Warren to the 35 and gets to about the 33-yard line. Gained about 5-ish. That play almost blew up. Mason almost got sacked by Patrick Queen. That's the second time Mason's able to get the ball away before getting sacked. And he got positive results. 3rd and 8. This will be a 50-yard field goal for Boz. If it doesn't go anywhere, Mason takes the snap, fires a screen to Warren. Warren catches it. And Warren's only going to get to about the 31-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Did they fumble the ball? Ravens are signaling that there was a fumble, and it looks like the Ravens have it, and they do. Or are they going to rule for a prog? No, they're going.
Another great job of punching at the football. This time by the Ravens. I think Delshon Phillips.
Damn it. Was he down before or no? No. Oh, Warren almost got it back, too. I guess we didn't get lucky on the forward progress thing. Oh, boy, that would have been a 48-yard field goal if he held on to that. Well, the turnovers are automatically reviewed, so Tomlin doesn't have to challenge this. I don't think there was a well. Again, I don't have the audio on, so I don't know if there was a whistle at all. You can't review forward progress. That's forward progress is a live call. That is not reviewable. So, and it's pretty clear that he was still. There was none of his. Just his hand was down before the ball came out. So. It didn't look like he got it back, but ultimately a Raven ended up with it. Uncle Tim. It did look like he did get it back, but I mean, a Raven came out of the pile with it, so how can you tell that he clearly had it? And Warren clearly had it, I mean. 11:02 to go in the second. The Ravens have the ball. What is it, their own 33-yard line? Shotgun with a sidecar right. Fakes the handoff. Little bootleg to the right. He's scrambling. Still scrambling. He's looking and looking, and he's going to fire a pass. Pass is going to be... It's going to hit the dirt. It's incomplete. Intended for Rashad Bateman. I think that was. Now, as far as the debate, is Lamar Jackson the MVP? I mean, really, it should be Christian McCaffrey or Tyreek. Well, Christian McCaffrey, I think, should be. Second down 10, get it on shotgun. Tyler looks. Pump fakes, and now he's just going to run with it, and he's going to fall forward for about 6 or 7 yards to the 40-yard line. He'll be third and about 3 coming up. I guess because he's gone injury-free, I guess because he's gone injury-free throughout the whole year, he's been such a big difference. 3rd and 3 here. The pass is caught, and it's going to be good enough for a first down. That's Isaiah Likely on the catch. Needed 3, got 4. And people are saying the numbers haven't justified the Lamar getting the MVP like he did 4 years ago, which I understand that argument, and I sort of agree with that argument. Is the MVP really about the numbers? Is the question. Draw head up and hit and sack. Robinson with the sack. Try to play action pass, and Robertson came in untouched. Sacked at the 35-yard line. Whew, lost 8 on that one. 9 minutes to go in the second. Good job, Robinson. From their own 36. Screen pass to Justice Hill. Makes the catch and is tackled at the 40-yard line. Only about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Excuse me. Damn, hiccups. Be third and about 14. Huntley in the shotgun with Hill as a sidecar to his left. Takes a snap. Looks right. Now he scrambles right. Watts on the. He's looking. He's just going to run, and he's going to get. He's going to be well short of the first down. He just try to run and see if he can make something out of it, and he just fell down out there about 5 yards, and the Steelers forced the punt with under 8 minutes to go. I think a disciplined decision there by Huntley there. Just don't get crazy. As Stout's punt is away. And a fair catch called for. Nope. Ball takes a bounce, and it's going to bounce. And that's a good bounce for the Ravens. It actually stayed there at the 3-yard line. The flag is down. A flag down here, and it's right about midfield. And it looks like illegal touching or some kind of illegal formation by the Ravens. I imagine this is going to be a re-kick, considering.
It's a procedural situation with these punts today. As I said, today went the simple things. Hey, are you played special teams out of national bunch in your career? And eligible downfield. You can take number 30. That's 5-yard penalty for it's still 4 down.
Yeah, you're obviously going to accept that and make him kick it again. Trenton Simpson was the one who could commit the infraction. Steelers got pinched with an illegal procedure, had to repunt it, and it went off the side of Harvard's foot. Stout's going to have to go back out there and kick it again. And the ball would have been at the 3-yard line. And the punt is away again. And it'll take another bounce, and can they keep it out of the end zone? Nope, they can't. And another flag is down. Is this on Baltimore again?
I'm going to take 3. I think there's a tackle by the return.
What does someone do? Can he? Oh, they're going to hold it on the Steelers then. The ball went in the end zone for a touchback, by the way. So we're going to get the ball at the 10-yard line, which actually we still gain yards from the prior punt. So instead of 17 yards, we gain 7 yards. Which I guess that's a win, sort of. These bars copyrighted. Hey, one more. There we go. There we go. Three from 4. Showing the night, Houston and Indianapolis. That's going to be a fun game. First of all, real quick, what on Houston and Indianapolis, Shane Steichen, D'Amico Ryans, hell of a job this year. First-year head coaches. And you basically got your teams to the playoffs because this is a playoff game, essentially. Because you win, you actually qualified. You lose, you're out. Because this is basically a playoff qualifier. In some, if you catch my drift on that, you know what I mean? Oh, there's gonna be a playoff game on Peacock Saturday. Oh, please don't. If the Steelers get there, please, dear God. If the Steelers get it, please do not let us be the Saturday night game of Peacock. I really don't want to have to stream and listen to Bill Hillgrove because that's copyright infringement. I love Bill Hillgrove, though, but don't mind you. Rest in peace, Tunch. Najee gets the first down handoff, and he's going to get just back to the line of scrimmage for maybe got a yard. I don't even know what I was singing, Uncle Tim and Aunt Claire. I think it might have been humming Amazing Grace for some reason. Under 7 to go in the second and 9 from our own 11. Mason and Shaka with the sidecar to the right. Makes the handoff, and now he's going to throw it to Najee. Najee's got to get it. Does he get the... Oh, Najee... Oh, why did he just keep running forward? Najee didn't quite get the first down. I thought he was just going to keep going forward and dive forward for a first. Instead, he kind of ran side to side. And it's going to be like third and about 2 or 3. So far, we're 2 of 5 on third downs today. Our average to goes have been 3.4, which is pretty good. 3rd and 3 here. And the handoff is that Jalen Warren? And Warren's close. I think he's short by half a yard. I think even... Oh, boy. I think you got to send the punt unit out. I know it's tempting, but you're too deep in your own territory. And this is a field position game here. So you got no choice but to punt this away. I know 4th and 1, you feel like you can get a yard, but this is not the time to be aggressive. Punt is away, takes a good bounce. It was a low punt, but it took a good bounce, and it's gonna just stays at the 29-yard line. That's where the Ravens will start with 5:07 to go in the second. Play's getting a little more now the play is getting sloppy. Steelers had a chance to get maybe a 2-possession lead. Shooting Aunt Claire a quick text there about my little my American Idol audition. Oh man! I swear this is only beers 3 and 4. Oh, man. By the way, quick shout out to Melissa, my best friend here, who gave me this picture frame right here with the Steelers logo, but it has all. You can't see it, obviously. You have to look at it close, but it has a bunch of Steelers facts engraved on the letters and all that. That was a great Christmas gift by Melissa. I appreciated that. Showing Joe Harbaugh, third longest tenured coach. He might be second after this year. Bill Belichick here actually resigns after in a couple of days. That's going to be interesting. Is Bill Belichick going to resign as head coach? I feel like he's still a good coach. He just needs to stop being GM. That's my opinion of Bill Belichick. Is he's a damn good coach, but being GM is not his forte. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Handoff is to Hill, I believe that was. He only got a yard. Nope, it's Gus Edwards. Showing the offensive staff for Baltimore. A lot of guys in their first season, other than George Gotsky, who's in his second year as tight ends coach. That was a big problem for the Ravens last year. Was they needed to get out of their offensive coordinator was probably as bad as ours was. As Huntley throws a quick pass for nope, it's incomplete. Thought it was caught, then fumbled, and no, it was incomplete. Never had it to begin with. So 4:25 to go, and it's quick, just very quickly, 3rd and 9. I'm surprised that guys like Hill, Blakely, and Bateman are still out there for Baltimore. I would have thought that maybe at some point, they may pull him at half. Ravens only 104 on 3rd downs. It's 3rd and 9 here. Bateman, alone shotgun, looking. Fires a deep pass. Pass is caught for a 1st down at the 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line for a 1st down. And that was Treadwell on the catch. Or did he catch that? Steeler vendors say, no, he never had that. And the hand off to Edwards. Edwards to the 50 to the 45. He's going to run. He's to the 35 to the 30. And tackled at the 25-yard line finally is Gus Edwards. And now the Ravens are driving for the first time today. And one of the Steelers got hurt, 25. I can't see who that was. And a quick draw handoff, and it got blown up quickly by T.J. Watt. Lost 2 yards. With 2:44 to go, that was Rowe who's hurt. So 2nd and 12, 2:30 to go. Huntley, shotgun, sidecar right. Takes a snap, looks to his right. Now fires right. Passes caught for a 1st down to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown Ravens. It's Isaiah Likely. I mean, Lamar's not playing, but their offensive output's still out there. Guys like Isaiah Likely, Gus Edwards, they're still playing. They're going to make us work for it. See what the extra point is here. Well, this is Tucker. He usually doesn't miss these. And he doesn't miss that one. So 2:19 to go in the second. Just missed tackles. I think it was Quan Alexander who missed that tackle there. Oh, no, 29's Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace tried to tackle with his shoulder. That's not how you got to get that guy like Isaiah Likely down. You got to get him with his own. You got to grab him. You can't just do that. Oh, man. Well, let's see if the Steelers can get a drive here before the half. Keep in mind the Ravens are going to get the ball to start the third. Kickoff is away, and good smart play. Oh, very smart play there by 48 by the Steelers. Got his feet out of bounds. The ball kind of died at the 5-yard line, but 48 got both of his feet out of bounds and to touch the ball at Gubawale. And the Ravens are going to get charged for an illegal kick. And the Steelers are going to have excellent field position to start there. So a very smart play by Igumbawale. I feel like I've seen that name before. Is he the son of the son or nephew of the former kicker from the Buccaneers? Maybe grandson? I don't know. I remember Igumbawale when I did a video about the original 28-3 between Tampa and then St. Louis Cardinals before they became Arizona. And Igumbawale was Tampa Bay's kicker who missed the field goal at the end of that game that would have tied it. As the handoff started for the 40, the handoff, I believe that's to Jalen Ward, and Ward's going to get about 5 yards. And it looks like that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. God, this congestion's killing me. One thing I've noticed is that, and they're showing it on screen, that George Pickens has not been targeted. Huh. I mean, we throw the ball a few times, but we haven't given Pickens a target yet. Excuse me, quick bathroom break here. Where did I put that thing at? Oh, I was gonna say, what kind of YouTuber am I if I can't find my own damn mic? Well, definitely not a monetized one, that's for sure. Does the Jets end that streak with New England? No, I think New England's going to win their last one for Belichick. And they'll probably end up drafting Jaden Daniels. I think Washington's going to end up with Drake May. Quick pitch to Warren, and Warren lost a bunch of yards. It's going to be 3rd and long. I think actually you lost only 2, but it looked like you lost 4 at one point. No one's burned a timeout yet. It's 3rd and 6. 1:40 to go in the half. Ravens haven't allowed a touchdown yet at the end in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Only the Titans can say that along with them. 3rd and 6. Mason throws a pass. Pass is caught for a first down to the 45 to the out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. That is Pat Fryermuth on the catch and run with 1:10 to go. God, we hadn't heard Pat Fryermuth. I don't think we heard his name in a while. When was the last time he caught a ball? He didn't catch one in the Cincy game. I don't know if he caught one in the Seattle game. He might have caught a few, but man, his name has been rarely called. Even when he was healthy. Mason takes a shotgun snap. Just dumps one to Warren, and Warren's going to be tackled at the 40-yard line. Only gets about 3 or so yards. Clock continues to run. Under a minute to go. Steelers are going to try to run a hurry up here. Mason again, shotgun. Sidecar right. 3 wide to the left. Looks left. Now just dumps it again to Warren. Warren gets up to the middle to the 35. He's going to be... Oh, he's got to get the first down. Tackle right at the sticks. And I imagine a timeout's called. Yep. With 42 seconds left here. And the Steelers have a fresh set of downs. And they're right at Boswell's range. He was looking left, and then Warren was just sitting there by himself. And despite the pressure by Van Noy, Mason was still able to get it to Warren for a critical first down. Now they added a second on there. Now it's 43 seconds as opposed to 42. That could be critical later. Showing Boswell with a hat on. How about a helmet, dude? Mason and shotgun with Warren to his right. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Oh, the ball came free. Okay, the Steelers get a hold of it, and the Steelers fall on top of it. They're calling it a fumble. Mason's saying it was a forward pass. Clock is still running here. I think that's a fumble. I think that's a fumble. I think that's actually a good call. Steelers burned their second timeout. 31 seconds left. It's going to be second and long here. Good job by Cole to fall back on top of that here. Jamie and Cloudy was the one that forced it out. Now just try to get back in field goal range here because that put us out of it. I got a long delay here. I mean, well, this is under. There's a slight delay here. I'm trying to figure out what the delay is. Clock issue could be. Okay, now here we go. 2nd and 19, 31 seconds. The ball's at the Raven 42. Mason with the pass. The pass is caught at the 35-yard line by Fryermuth. And it's going to be 3rd down. And a quick hurry up here. They're going to try and run a quick play here. It's at the 35. It would be a 52-yard field goal from there. Mason takes a snap. He's looking. Pass it. Here, the ball came loose, and the Ravens got it. Oh, damn it. With 5 seconds left in the second. Oh, that's the second drive that we could have had points. Kyle Van Noy knocked it away. Is this gonna? Can we have a tuck roll by chance? Can we have a tuck roll? Can we have a tuck roll? Come on. I mean, it's automatically reviewed. Can we have a tuck roll by chance? You gave it to Brady. Tomlin knows it's gonna. Tomlin knows. Oh my goodness! It would have been a. Are they confirming it? I guess I've confirmed it. Oh man, I think they got rid of that rule actually. Huntley takes a knee, and the Ravens are going to go in the. It's going to go to half. Still tied at 7. Damn it! I mean, that would have been. I mean, if we didn't, it would have been a tough field goal. Anyway, but for Boswell in the rain, 52 yards in the rain, that's tough. I mean, he's made it before, I think, but God damn, that's 2 drives. That's 2 drives that we could have walked away with points. And just costly fumbles. And we said that, and I said that right from the outset, that was going to be a problem. Damn it. It could be 13-7. We're leaving points on the board. You really can't afford to do that against this team, regardless of who's playing. Because it looks like they're probably going to keep the weapons out there as far as like Isaiah Likely and Gus Johnson is concerned. I doubt they're going to get Melvin Gordon the ball back. We had a good first quarter, and then we just a couple of turnovers in the second. It just killed momentum. And the Ravens pretty much had momentum going in the half, considering they scored late in the second. I just feel like we just got to go back to running the ball when we get the ball first in the third. Man.
The great Sean Madden took a halftime break.
What do you call me Sean Madden for? Jesus Christ. By the way, I'm Mike. They probably heard that. Well, I know you don't give a shit, but...
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll take Sean Madden. If you call me Sean Aikman, I'm going to kick your ass. Sean Romo. Well, what the fuck were you gonna say?
Sean Levy.
Oh, you know what? I'll take Levy. I'll take Levy. I like Levy. Even though he was doing the whole Jackson thing with the Bruins the other night, I like Steve Levy.
Okay.
I live with Levy.
Sean Collinsworth.
Oh, fuck you! If you heard that, I hope you're entertained. That's the kind of banter me and him go through a lot.
Fine, I'll take Sean Nettie. If you call me Sean Aikman, I'm going to kick your ass. Sean Romo. Well, what the fuck were you going to say?
Sean.
Oh. You know what? I'll take Lee. I like Lee. Oh, he was doing the whole Jackson thing with the Bruins the other night. I like Steve Lee. I live with Lee. Oh, fuck you!
I had to hear that again. Oh, God, I'm so going to clip that. I'm clipping that. I got to tell Lenders to clip that. That's too good. I got to clip that. Sean Collinsworth, fuck you. Oh, shit. I got to clip that, man. That's too good. Oh, that's an all-timer right there. That's an all-timer. And now they're showing where the national championship is going to be played between Michigan and Washington on Monday night. Who I think is going to win between Michigan and Washington? I like Michael Penix. I really do. I think Michael Penix should have won the Heisman over Daniels of LSU. God almighty, I felt like Michael Penix was robbed of the Heisman. It really should have been him. Really, really should have been Penix. I mean, my concern for Washington is their defense. But if it starts into a shootout, I like Washington. Washington's got to make it their game, which is basically just shootout ball. Oh, brother. I think Washington's going to win. I honestly do. I think Washington's going to win like a 38-28 score. They played so well all year. Oh, boy. Still got 5 minutes before the second half goes. Jesus Christ. Probably the highlight of the stream is Jeff calling me Sean Collinsworth, which is fucking hell. Hopefully that's not the highlight of the stream. Hopefully the highlight of the stream is the Steelers winning this shit. We had a good first quarter, but then we just let it back in there with. We had a couple drives stall out because of fumbles. We couldn't hold on to the damn ball. I mean, Kyle Van Noy made a good play on that second fumble. I mean, what can you do with that one? I mean, block better, yeah, sure, but I was quietly hoping the tuck rule would return on that one, but I guess not. Oh well. But I really don't even want to talk about the Bills or the Jaguars games because we got to take care of this one first. I mean, even though technically we could get in with a loss, if Jacksonville screws up and Denver has to win for some reason, I guess I can't remember why. But it does worry, man, that the Ravens are keeping their weapons out there. Like Isaiah Likely, I thought they probably would want to sit him, considering he's filling in for Mark Andrews, and Andrews is out for the year. I guess maybe Isaiah wanted to go. Their running backs, Edwards and Hill, are still out there. Oh, boy. Ugh. Are those two turnovers going to kill us in the end? That's the question. Steelers about to kick this one away here to start the third quarter. From left to right, and the kick is away. Imagine this will be a touchback. And it is. Huntley only 5 of 10 for 56 yards, but he does have that touchdown to Isaiah Likely. That tied this game up. And did the Ravens actually get called for delay a game? It's 1st and 15. They got called for delay a game at the start of the what? Handoff on 1st and 15, and they got about 3 of those yards back. That was to Gus Edwards. How do you get called for delay a game to start the third quarter? That's as bad as calling a timeout. They only gave him 2 yards, and they're saying 2nd and 13. What the hell? Shotgun snap here on 2nd and 13. Huntley, look, he's under pressure. He's going to be hit and sacked for the first time today. It's T.J. Watt. Finally, T.J. got through to him. Oh, they gave Tyler. Oh, Huntley didn't have his helmet. He didn't have the right helmet. So that's what happened. Man, you had 20 plus minutes to figure that out. What the hell, dude? 3rd and 16. Huntley takes the snap. He's looking. He has all day to throw. You can order a hot dog and throw, and the pass is going to be tipped. Oh, he almost caught it, but it went through his hands and it falls harmlessly complete. That could have been intercepted. That was intended for Treadwell. He was a couple yards shy of a first. He maybe could have gotten the first. He had enough room to maybe get there, but instead it falls incomplete. So a quick 3 and out for the Ravens. Jesus Christ, Huntley had enough time to go order a hot dog here and munch on it here and get that throw out if he wanted to. Punt is away. Oh, and it's muffed a little bit by Austin, but he gets it back to the 20, 25, 30, and 35, and tackled out of bounds at the 35. And the Steelers will have reasonable field position from there. T.J. Watt, 18 sacks this year, leads the NFL. Could be on his way to his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award. Could go to Myles Garrett. Could be Micah Parsons. All 3 of those guys are very credible candidates for said award. I think Coach of the Year is going to go to Kevin Stefanski, even though D'Amico Ryans and Shane Steichen has done an excellent job in Houston and Indianapolis, respectively. But I think this one's Stefanski's award. With the injuries he's had to deal with all year long, quarterback, on his 4th quarterback, a guy who literally got off the couch at 30 years old, and Joe Flacco, I think that's enough for Stefanski to get the award. He's just done an excellent job. with dealing with all the injuries he's dealt with. Has a top 5 defense, maybe the best defense in the league. I'm not exactly a fan of giving Cleveland this much credit, but sometimes you just got to give the devil its due sometimes. Sometimes you just have to give the devil his due. And I think Cleveland deserves its due, even though they have that horrible contract with Deshaun Watson, and Watson's out for the year, but they're somehow still working their way around that in spite of it. And no Nick Chubb since week 2 when he hurt his leg. He had that horrific injury against us at Heinz Field. We thought that could have altered his career, but it looks like he was wrecked for the year, but it looks like he can't come back for next year. Nick Chubb is an excellent running back. I felt bad immediately when I found out he got hurt in horrific fashion. It was just like, oh man, that was Cleveland's dude. And they're somehow managed to able to do it with Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt. And again, Cleveland's just doing an amazing job. I don't know if there's any Browns fans in the chat or not. I doubt it. But if there is Browns fans in the chat, I mean, kudos to your team. Had an excellent year in spite of the Deshaun Watson thing. And they may end up going to the divisional and playing, especially if Cleveland plays Jacksonville. I like Cleveland's chances in that game. And they may end up playing Baltimore in that divisional round. From their own 36, Mason under center, and the give is to Najee. Najee to the 40, 45 to the 50, and tackled at the 48-yard line of the Ravens. And a great start to the drive there was Najee Harris. Here gets 16 yards on that run. And yeah, it's kind of like mixed there with our first drives. We started with a punt, did get a score, that 7.5-minute drive that scored. Then we had a couple fumbles that could have resulted in points. From the Ravens to 49. First and 10. 12:32 to go. Najee up the middle. Najee's going to go up the middle and maybe get a yard. Second and 8. They actually gave him 2 yards on that one. Second and 8 from the Ravens 47. And give again to Najee. Najee's going to lose a couple of yards. It's now going to be 3rd and 10 with 11:40 to go in the third. Shit. Yeah, we had a good start to the drive. How about give George Pickens a target? He hasn't been targeted yet. Third and 10. Now it's time to throw this ball. Short Georges will be like, hey, I'm still here, you know. And did we get that out before the play clock hit? No, we didn't. Or did we get a timeout? No, we got flagged. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Well, it's actually a good job not to call a timeout, actually, to tell you the truth. I'd rather keep that timeout, especially when we're only 4 minutes into the third. Christ, we got to keep those timeouts in a game like this. And the ball fumbled, and Nason had to fall back on top of it. wasn't a bad snap where Mason just couldn't get a hold of it. It was a shotgun snap. This is another low snap by Mason. No, Mason Cole, I mean. No, well, Rudolph couldn't hold on to it. It was a good snap, bro. It just slipped out. So despite a good run by Najee to start that, punt is away, and the fair catch is called for at the 21-yard line. And with 10:21 to go, it's still 7-7. Uncle Tim, that's not going to insult Jeff. It's not going to insult Jeff because he's not the one doing this. He's calling me all these names because I'm doing this. God, Mike, we had a good start to that damn drive here, and just freaking fell apart right after that. Didn't know they had to delay a game, but that was on third down anyway. Yeah, give those cheerleaders a raise for having to go out there and deal with that. Ravens eliminates. Yeah, it is a rivalry game when you're putting in that banner up there or putting it on the Tron up there going, yeah, eliminate these guys. Were we 100% expecting the Ravens just to roll over and die? Hand off to Edwards up the middle, and Edwards got maybe a yard or two at most. The Ravens are going to play us tough every time, no matter no matter the circumstances. So far, this game is kind of like lived up to the building that was expected to be low scoring, sloppy play, mostly due to the weather. Hand off to Edwards again, and Edwards maybe got a yard. Yeah, it's going to be third and long coming up. I got to remind myself here, guys. I'm on enough beers. I might forget that I'm here about the freaking banter between me and my brother. 9:09 to go in the third here. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Hundley on shotgun, excuse me. Takes the snap, under pressure. He's hit and sacked. TJ Watt's got number 19. 19 sacks for TJ. And another 3-and-out forced by the Steelers defense. And shoot, I just committed a party foul. I didn't even know I spilled beer on me. Damn. That sucks. Not on the Bret Hart pants. 8:30 to go. The punt is away. It'll be a shit punt. And it's returnable from the 28 to the 30. And he's going to get to the 34, and that's it. So the Steelers are going to start from their own 34. T.J. Watt for the second time in the third quarter with a sack to stall out a Ravens drive. Again, number 19 of the year that leads the NFL. And a lot of people are saying, like, I've heard people say, like, oh, they're promoting Myles Garrett heavy to be the MVP or the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not going to lie. I feel like at some point he has to get one of those. Like when TJ won, it was like one of those, like it was about time he won and not Aaron Donald. I think it was the year when the Rams won the Super Bowl is when he won it. And Micah Parsons has an argument too. I wouldn't be disappointed if TJ didn't win it. I would like to see him win, sure. Don't get me wrong. But if you told me Myles Garrett or Micah Parsons got it over him, I'd understand. I would just understand. I would not necessarily like it, but I'd understand it. Because both of those gentlemen are excellent defensemen in their own right. And they're both worthy of that. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, neither of those two are worthy. They are definitely worthy. Especially Micah Parsons. He's an animal. I remember when I saw Dallas drafted him, I said, well, that defense got better. And he's just been an animal ever since they got him. I believe it was 2022's draft. No, 2021. 2021. Because that was when they traded back a couple spots with Philly because Philly wanted DeVonta Smith. Anyway, 8:18 to go. Steelers are going to start from the 34. Once again, the percentages of playoff chances is 63% with a win and a mere 14%. I'm surprised it's that big of a number if with a loss. Okay, Mason under center. And they give to Najee. Najee to the 40. He's going to get going to go first down to the 45 to the 46-yard line. Needed 10 and got 12. Just keep giving, mate. Just giving. I mean, we were giving Najee the rock in the last drive. He got stuffed in the 2 runs after this in the last drive. So just like the last drive, it starts off with a great Mason run, and then just stalled right after that. So maybe try something different here. I'm going to probably give it to Najee again. Mason's under center again. 7:42 to go from our own 46. Or 45 they have it marked there. And the pitch to Najee to the right. And Najee is, oh my God, he lost 4 yards there. They were on the right hash and they pitched it to the right. He had basically no room. Man, if you're going to do a pitch like that, why didn't you just pitch to the left so he had more room to run? The blocks have really got to be there for that run to be profitable. Instead, you lost 3 yards. 2nd and 13, 7:06 to go. What the hell was that? Oh, my God. And again, yeah, Pickens has no targets yet. Have they even looked his way? I mean, maybe they have, but just Mason on a shotgun. He's under pressure, hitting sacked. Ah! Frick! Simpson on the sack. 30, that is. 30 for the Ravens. Simpson is on the sack. Came on a safety blitz, and he came basically untouched. Now, 78. Oh, for Christ's sakes. 78 was sitting there like, who should I block? Remember the guy that ran by you. 3rd and forever. And it's just going to throw a screen pass to Warren. And Warren didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. If I'm George Pickens, I'd be a little frustrated right now. I don't blame him. I don't blame him if he was pissed. He hasn't been targeted in a must-win game. You would thought you would be targeted, and we haven't targeted him yet. I mean, I know the running game was working. It still kind of is. The play call right after the 12-yard gain was bad. Set us back, punts away, and the fair catch called for at the 16-yard line. 5:32 to go to the third. Fucking hell. We got to get George involved. I mean, come on. I mean, I know the running game. This is kind of like classic. We got to get running game going, but it's like we got to get George involved somehow. We really do. I mean, George was cooking in these last 2 games. He didn't score in the Seattle game, but he scored twice in Cincinnati here. But we looked so good because George was cooking. And the fact we haven't even targeted him yet. I get it. It's a rainy day. The throws aren't going to be what they were. Man, you got to try something. Something. I know it's still 7-7. I mean, but eventually, I'm starting to worry. It's like, is Baltimore going to put a drive together where it's 14-7 or 10-7? And when now all of a sudden we're playing from behind him, man. I mean, I get it. Weather might alter your strategy quite a bit, especially if it's rain and all that. But I'm like, oh, God, you still got to somehow go find a way to get George that ball. I mean, I get it, running the ball worked in the first quarter because we were winning the trenches. Well, right now the trenches is going back and forth on some spots. So, I mean, I get it. There was a couple of sacks where they got Mason, or maybe they probably were trying to target George, and it ended up being a sack or something else happened. But, oh, boy, we got to find a way to get George that ball. If we're going to win this game, we need to give George that ball somehow. My sister saying Joey Porter Jr. is the MVP of the team. I'm like, no, I would say TJ is. Because, well, first of all, they voted TJ Watt as the MVP of the team. The team itself, that is. 5:32 to go in the third here. Baltimore's going to start from their own 16. 1st and 10. Huntley's only 5 of 11 in this game. Oh, excuse me, their own 18-yard line. Huntley's going to throw a quick pass. The pass is over the head. I believe that's Aguilar, or that's 18 of the Ravens. One of their linemen slow to get up. Oh, boy. They have been running the ball well. 113 yards. Passing is meh, but so is theirs. Those 2 turnovers are killing us. Could have been ahead. Huntley with a quick pass up the middle, and that's a first down to the 30-yard line. It's 88. I can't tell who that is for the Ravens. that number a few times. I should know the name. I don't have it written down or anything like I used to. Oh, it's Kolar. Now that they've zoomed in on his name. Charlie Kolar, second catch. They've targeted him a few times. 1st and 10 from their own 30. And to give the Gus Edwards, and Edwards is going to get about 1 yard, maybe 2. Oh, I'd like to see some urgency from the defense, which they have been urgent so far in the second half. 2nd and 8. Takes a snap, Hundley. Little pressure there. He's going to scramble to his right. Fires across the middle. Pass is caught for a first down near midfield. That's Nelson Aguilar on the catch for a first down. Fuck. At about the 49-yard line, their own 49-yard line, that is. And we have a Steeler down. Oh, shit. Is that T? Oh, please tell me that it's not TJ. It's fucking TJ! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, kid. His own guy ran into him. I mean, obviously, an inversion, there's nothing you can do about that. It's just shit happens, but fuck, man. This one's going to require more beer. This sucks. There goes TJ in the damn tent. His leg got bent the wrong way. Gus Edwards on the first down snap is going to get maybe a yard of that. Oh, God almighty. I mean, yeah, Joey's there, but they're hardly going to throw much at all toward his way. Second and 9, here we go with 3:13 to go in the third. Hundley alone at shotgun, takes the snap. Looks, pump fakes. Under a little pressure. Bootlegs right, scrambling. And just throws that one away. Good pressure there by Cam Hayward. Good coverage by the secondary to make sure he couldn't find anybody this time. Now it's 3rd and 9, coming up with 3:02 left. Oh, boy, losing TJ's going to suck. Because I imagine he's going to be out for the rest of this. He was down long enough to where it was like, well, that's pretty much doubtful. Highsmith, Herbig, guys, we need you to step up here. 3rd and 9, 3:02 left. They need the Steeler 42 for a first down. Takes a snap. Looking to his left. Throws a screen pass, and it's just dropped by Justice Hill. Okay, we at least got a fourth. Okay, we force a punt. We're probably got a shitty field position unless he punts it in the end zone. But I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take shitty field position and a 7-7 tie over, excuse me, over being down 10-7 at the ball at our own 25. Punts away. Fair catch called at the 11-yard line, so it's shitty field position, but it could be worse. And ESPN's showing what I've been talking about, like how George Pickens has just not been. I don't know if it's necessarily he's not been looked at, or if it's a. There might have been a couple of plays where it was intended for him, but shit happened. Like when Mason fumbled near the end of the half, it might have been intended for him. Mason under center, 2:50 to go from the 11. They give to Najee. Najee's going to bounce off his own guy, and he's going to find a hole, and he gets to about the 16-yard line for a 5-yard gain. My sister is saying have faith. Oh, Christ. TJ's probably going to the locker room with that. At least he's going on his own power. He's not being carted back. That's at least a plus. Second and 5. Give to Najee again. Najee's going to. Where are they going to mark him? Did he get a first down? He might have gotten the first down. But a big story is TJ Watt. At least he's walking. At least he's not being helped back. At least he's walking under his own power. They're saying they didn't get the first down, so it's 3rd and 1 here. Maybe Mason's going to sneak this. No, they try to jet sweep, but they got the first down. There's a sweep to George Pickens. Oh, they finally gave it to Pickens. After all this time, they finally gave it to him with 1:30 to go in the 3rd, and it's a first down. They try to jet sweep. Pickens needed 1. He got about 3 or 4 to about the 22 or 23-yard line. So at least we're giving the ball somehow, as I was saying before. And the Raven is down. Hopefully he's fine. Shooting a quick text to my best friend saying it's like Steelers plus Saturday equals more reason to be drunk. Which I'm just about there at this point. Because this is beers number 7, 5, and 6 here. 7 and 8 right here. Speaking of Harbaugh, is Jim going to leave Michigan for the NFL one more? Well, he left Stanford for the NFL the first time, but Oh, boy. Would he really leave? I think Jim really wants to win a national championship with Michigan first, which he could. He could on Monday. If he does, as I showed TJ Watt gingerly walking back to the locker room, doesn't look good. I guess they're showing who was hurt for the Ravens there on that replay. Couldn't really see what that was as Najee takes the handoff on first down, gets about 2. As we enter the last minute of the third. That was Phillips, 53, who was banged up. Still got 5 of you here. If you have not already subscribed, and if you haven't hit that like, then hit that like, hit that subscribe. Maybe I'll be monetized for this one day. Second and 8 from our own 25. And they give the Najee again. Najee's going to get to about the 28-yard line for, let's just say, 2 yards. And that will be the last play of the third quarter. And a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Steelers. It's been classic Steelers-Ravens. This is generally what it comes down to. Low scoring. Who makes the play? Who's going to make that fourth quarter play? Man, the Steelers had an excellent first quarter, too. Ravens really couldn't get anything going until that fumble. Until that fumble that could have made it 10-0, and then they scored on that. That just changed the whole complexion of the game right there. It hasn't changed since. I mean, it's still been 7-7 since that, but defense is sliding down a bit, but now we don't have TJ. I feel like this drive is a must-score drive. Because eventually not having TJ out there is going to wear on you. Especially when you want to get pass rushes on Tyler Huntley. What about Freiermuth? I mean, Freiermuth has at least gotten a target here and there. He got 1 catch for a first down. The past couple of games, he's been really quiet. But man, this 3rd and 5. I feel like you got to get Pickens going here. Maybe if you find the Deontay open, fine, but that works too. Whatever gets the first downs. But the fact that we've only given just recently, we've given the ball the Pickens the first time. God, I'm slurring now. I'm slurring now, but fuck it. It's a Saturday night. It's more reason for me to be drunk. So they're saying that if we do lose, that Jacksonville were to lose and Denver were to win, and the primetime game between Houston and Indy doesn't end in a tie, the Steelers can get in that way. That's a strange-ass scenario. Anyway, 3rd and 4 as we start the fourth quarter. The Steelers need the Ravens. They need their own 33 for a first down. Snap a little low. Fires the pass to the bell. Pass the caught! It's George Pickens! Or is it Deontay Johnson? I don't care! He's gone for a touchdown! It's Deontay Johnson! Just a slam power up the middle. Deontay broke one. 71 yards. I thought it was Pickens at first, but it's Deontay Johnson. Oh, baby. That's what we needed. We needed that score. Let him sling. Woo! Oh, that was huge. That was huge. Extra point. Would have been good in the Arena Football League. Listen.
Fantastic job with his eyes. Taking downfield, and then here comes Deontay Johnson on that rapid route. The double team is trying to pull in stride.
Who he him in stride? He was bye-bye. Oh, shit. Oh, we needed that bad. We needed that in the worst way. Whew, he threw a dart, too. He caught him. Those are beautiful. When you hit him in stride, he just goes. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, I did say, whether it was Pickens or even Deontay Johnson works, it worked there. I mean, I kept talking about Pickens, but I should keep remembering. We're like, well, we do have Deontay there. Oh, man. Yeah, Deontay went like 22 games without a touchdown, and then I think his first, what was it, the Tennessee? Yeah, it was the Tennessee game where he caught the winner to beat Tennessee. I should remember that because I went there with Melissa. Thank you again, Melissa, for that trip. That was an awesome night. I'll never forget that. Oh, babe, we needed that one. All right, we got 14:49 to go. Let's lock down, defense. Let's lock it down. Let's lock it down. Kickoff away. Through the end zone for a touchback, of course.
The remainder of this game is out due to a knee injury. As he showed you, he was able to walk off the field on his own power. He's still in the locker room, has yet to reemerge. As you guys know well, he's the heartbeat of this defense, the leader of this team. We'll keep an eye on whether or not he returns.
Oh boy, hopefully that's just a hyperextension. Hopefully he just hyperextended his knee and they're just keeping him out just in case. I hope he didn't tear anything. It looked like he could have. Draw handoff. Looks like that's Gus Edwards. It looks like he got 5 yards. Oh, excuse me, that's Melvin Gordon. The third on that one. Oh, God. I saw TJ go down. I'm like, oh, crap. He's going to be definitely at minimum questionable for next week, if there is a next week. 2nd and 5. Draw hand up to Edwards. He lost 2 yards. 44. Is that Gibson? Oh, excuse me, Golden. 44 Golden on the tackle. Great tackle. That's a good tackle. Third and 6 coming up. 13:50 to go. And clock winding. Steelers up 14-7. Ravens only 2 of 8 on third down, so their average to go has been 8.5. Huntley takes a snap. Fires a slant pass, and the pass is caught for a first down. He needed 6. He got exactly 6. I think that's Nelson Aguilar on the catch. I believe 15 is Aguilar. Yeah, Uncle Tim, that's why I think it's a hyperextended knee. If he tore anything, then I don't know why they would let him walk. Under 13 to go. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. And the draw hand up to Gordon, I think it was again. And Gordon got maybe a yard or so. Yeah, if he tore anything, he would be carted out of there. If he tore anything, how was he able to walk out of there? So he might have hyperextended something. And they just keeping him out just in case if there is a next week. Quick screen pass to Justice Hill, and Hill's going to get tackled out of bounds for about 2 yards by Levi Wallace. Clock continues to run. 12-12 to go in the 4th. Still got about 4 or 5 people in here. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you so desire. I need to catch my wind if I'm going to keep doing that. Damn. 3rd and 6 coming up. Rose back out there. Shotgun, sidecar left. Throws a quick slant pattern. Pass is caught for a 1st down. That's Nelson Aguilar near midfield. He needed 6. He got about 9 or 10. Ravens are conducting a drive here. 2 1st downs converted by Nelson Aguilar. The former Philadelphia Eagle. From their own 49. And that's got to be a hold, I think. And ball's batted down. Huntley trying to dump one off here. I thought there was holding on Highsmith for sure, but 57 for the Steelers got his hands up and swatted that down. That was Adams. I don't know how the hell they didn't call a flag for that. Jesus, that's textbook holding. 11:02 to go in the 4th. 2nd and 10. Good job by Adams to swat that down to make sure they didn't get anything out of that. And that might be offside. No, it wasn't offside. Instead, it was a quick screen pass to Aguilar. And Aguilar only got 1 yard because of Elaine and Roberts with a great tackle. Alex Highsmith with a steam rush. I thought he was offside, but no, he timed that just right. Now it's 3rd and 8. We can actually stop him on 3rd down here on this drive, for Pete's sake? All of a sudden, they've converted the last couple 3rd and longs here. Good. Watch out for Aguilar. Huntley with a quick pass up the middle. The pass is going to be short of the target. Huntley was under pressure. Good job by Levi Wallace on the safety blitz. It's going to be 4th down with 10:18 to go. It's at midfield, so keep an eye for it. Looks like the punt unit's out, but watch out for fakes. Watch out for fakes. '94 actually came in on a good. It wasn't this blitz. It was '94 who actually got the pressure on him. Punts away. No fakes. And Austin's going to return it from his own 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35. On his feet to the 40 and tackled at the 43-yard line. Great job by Calvin Austin. I thought he was going to fair catch that. Instead, he takes it and he runs it all the way to the 43-yard line. It's a great field position for the Steelers. 10:03 to go. I know my voice is going sideways, but fuck it, who cares? My sister's like, I haven't had a hard time keeping track of Joey Porter Jr. I'm like, well, they haven't thrown his way lately. Generally, quarterbacks are going to throw away from the top corner. Which I do like Joey Porter Jr. I really do. I like that we actually drafted him. The fact that we got him at first overall in the second round, I thought that was a steal. I really did. I was like, because I thought he was going to be mid first, maybe late first, but the fact that we got him in the second round, thank you, Chase Claypool, for that trade with Chicago. And we definitely need another one. I think we need another good cornerback. I think that's probably who we should draft in the first round next April or this upcoming April. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I hope the Steelers. If the Steelers make it, I hope they're not the Saturday Peacock slot. I really don't want to subscribe to Peacock just for that game. That'd be really shitty. Well, I hope they don't play on Saturday in general. There's a party I gotta go to. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. 10:03 to go in the fourth. Steelers up 14-7. Great field position from their own 43. Mason's under center. So to pound that block and kill this clock. And they give to Jalen Warren. Warren to the 45. He falls forward to the 49. Got about 5 or 6. They don't need to throw Joey Porter Jr.'s way. That makes me nervous. Then Warren almost fumbled that one away. Damn. He fumbled the last one. Warren with a total of 55 yards throughout the day off of 12 touches. Here's his 13th touch. And his 13th touch is going to result in nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 6 with 9:15 to go in the fourth. Ravens signaling that way. He's saying there was a fumble. Was there a fumble? No. Come on. Now they're saying 3rd down. Okay, they're saying 3rd down. Come on. Fuck, that was out. We somehow got that back? Okay, 3rd and 5. Thank God we didn't lose that. We need the Ravens 47 for a first. Mason on a shotgun. Just dumps one to Najee. Najee's going to lose a yard. Actually, he only got back to the line of scrimmage, but still it's going to be a 3 and out. Fuck! Man, that was the drive that really put the dagger on him. Now it's still going to give him the fucking ball back. Fuck me sideways with a pitchfork. Punt is away. It's going to be down to the fuck. He comes down inside the 5. It's going to be a touchback. But Ravens are going to get their own 28-7 inside the 5. Fuck. You can tell I'm getting a little more unhinged with this one. Where's that cap at? There it is. That was 7. Here's 8. At least I'm maintaining a good port out of this. Cause shit. I know we're on 14-7, but fuck. That was the drive to run down the field, just bury some clock, at minimum kick a field goal, be up 17-7. And instead of give them the fucking ball back, still one possession. They may go for 2 if they score on us. Excuse me, man. To quote Tom Grossi, I gotta pay for the D. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. That was a quick hit. First and 10. I don't know what the hell freaking Mike is. Hand off to Gus Edwards up the middle. He got about 7 yards. Oh, there it is. Edwards got a 7-yard run on that first down carry. And a quick, oh, is there a fumble? Did we get the ball back? Yes! Yes! Fumble! The Steelers got it back! Fuck you, Baltimore! Keanu Reeves Benton pitch! Just what the doctor ordered. I paid for the damn. We got a turnover. The Grossi bullshit's real. Oh, 44 with it. Is that Quan Alexander? Yes. Rowe forced the fumble. Mike Rowe, or whoever this Rowe is, he's my new favorite Rowe. Sorry, Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe is awesome, but this guy rules. From the Raven 32, the Steelers have the ball. They give the Najee. Najee's to the 30, to the 25, tackled in the 23-yard line for a gain of 9 yards. All right, 7:07 to go. Fuck him. Oh, God, man. This game drives me nuts. Oh, nice misdirection. Good blocking by Hayward, too. Damn Flem, 2nd and 1, 6:35 to go. From the 23. Give the Najee. First down to the 20. And to the 15, it's still up, and it looks like he's trying to plow his way. Nope, they go forward progress at the 15. First and 10. Clock running. Clock running. Keep the clock running. Clock running. Points on the board. We got a gift from Rowe. I don't care if it's, I don't even know what his first name is. I'm just going to presume it's Mike Rowe. We'll just call him Mike Rowe. Just because I love Mike Rowe's commentary. Here, Mike Rowe, that's a dirty job. Mike Rowe is awesome. We'll just call him Mike Rowe from now on. I don't care if that's not his name. 5:44 to go. Do we have a timeout called here? No, Steelers called timeout, I think. I don't know if they were charged one or they needed to call one, but nonetheless, that's our first time out of the half. 5:44 left. We're driving. We're at the 15-yard line. Hopefully we can hold on to the ball, protect the ball. First and foremost, protect ball. I'd like to have that clock under 4 minutes here when we're up 2 scores, if we can help that. Mason under center from the 15, first and 10. Give the Najee. Najee gets to go forward, plowing to the 10 for a 5-yard gain. I like that. 5:30 to go. Keep that clock a-winding. Keep it a-winding. Wind that clock. Wind that clock. I don't give a shit about having a hangover watching tomorrow. Fuck that. Come on, baby. Come on. First Steelers player to reach 1,000 rushing yards each of his first 3 seasons. That's what I'm talking about. 5 minutes left. 2nd and 5 from the 10. And they're going to give it to Najee again. Najee, he's going to be tackled. He's going to get about 2.5. He'll be 3rd and about 2-ish. Clock's still running. And clock stopped. I think the Ravens called a timeout, didn't they? Yep, they did. That's their first charge timeout. So a little 5:42 left. 5:42 left. Hey, get back up there. I know you're just a dry erase board, but at least let me keep something about a YouTube career. Pickens has only had the ball 1 time tonight. And we're this late in the game. Man. I mean, that slant pair to Deontay Johnson for a 71-yard touchdown. I mean, what more could you ask for at that point? Still got 5 people watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Come on, 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. We need the Ravens 5 for a first down. Mason under center. And a bootleg. And a screen pass to Najee. He's got the first down. He's got the first down. And the clock is still running. That's even better. Even better. We got the first down. He ran out of bounds. But even better, his forward progress was enough to keep the clock running. Here, okay. 4:35 left. Fresh set of downs. We're buried. Let's bury that clock. Bury that clock. Bury the clock and bury them. Let's at least say we can. At least we may. If we do get in the playoffs, we're probably gonna have to play Baltimore in the divisional round if we advance from the wild card, which is a long shot, but still. First and goal from the 5. Mason's under center, and they give the Najee. Najee slipped and fell, and he's going to lose a couple yards. 4:02 to go, and the clock is still ticking. So the Ravens not calling timeouts yet. Not calling the second one at least yet. Najee having trouble keeping his footing on that one. Considering it's been raining there all night. 3:40 to go, so at least I said under 4 to go. Boswell should be getting ready soon. From the 6-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mason under center. Robinson motions. And the hand up to Najee. Najee gets going to try. It's going to get to the 2 or 3. And it's going to be 3rd and goal. Clock is stopped at 3:22. I imagine the Ravens called their second timeout with that. Yes, they did. 3:22 to go in the 4th. Come on. Come on. Just protect that ball. Just protect the ball. 3rd and goal. I know it's at the 2-yard line. You feel like you can get 2 yards. If it's 4th and 1, kick the field goal. Just take the points. Just take the points. If you don't get in the end zone, I don't care if it's this close. Just take the 3 points. 3:22 to go. Here's the draw. Oh, geez, that play blew it up. They tried giving it to Jalen Warren, and that play was read perfectly by the Ravens defense by Simpson, 30. And he lost a bunch of yards, so that makes the decision at least easy. 3:15 to go. The Ravens called their last timeout. Tried a jet sweep, but Simpson or the Ravens, to his credit, read that perfectly. And Jalen Warren lost a bunch of yards, so at least by that actually made the decision for the Seals to kick the field goal easy. Which I don't mind that, actually, to tell you the truth. As long as Boswell makes this, at least made the decision to kick the field goal a no-brainer, as opposed to like a 4th and 1 or a 4th and 2. At least with this, with 3:19 left from the left hash. Come on, Mabazzi. You've been so good for us all year. 25 yards. Did we just call a timeout on ourselves? Or was there a clock mismanagement here? Because Baltimore already burned their last timeout, so they can't call a timeout. There we go. From the left hash, Boswell. Snap, hold. Little problem with the hold. Snap, but the hold is up and it's good. 3:13 to go. It's good. It's good. It is 17-7. And the Steelers are 3:13 away from converting step 1 of the must-have process, of the must-do process, in order to advance to next week's playoff performance, with the big play being Deontay Johnson's 71-yard touchdown bomb early in the 4th. 10 fourth-quarter points, 3:13 left. If anything, let's get this touchdown. If they are going to, don't allow points in general, first of all. Let's at least, if they're going to allow any kind of points, let's at least make sure there's under 2 minutes left. Because with the new onside kick rules, makes it very difficult for onside kicks to be converted. Kickoff is away. Through the end zone for a touchback as per usual. Really more of a bigger fan of, as they're showing the Steelers clinching scenarios with a win, which they could be on their way to it. They need a Buffalo loss at Miami on Sunday night, or they need a loss or a tie from Jacksonville at Tennessee, or if the primetime game later tonight between Houston and Indianapolis results in a tie, I don't imagine that happening by some fluky way. I mean, one of their previous meetings, I think it was their first meeting last year, ended in a tie. Maybe it was a couple years ago. But anyway, Huntley on 1st and 10. Pat throws a quick slant pattern. Pass is caught for a 5-yard gain by Nelson Aguilar. Clock continuing to run. 3:03 to go. Ravens on the hurry up. Huntley takes a shotgun snap. Looks. Fires a quick screen to Justice Hill. Hill's got a first down on the 45, and he's going to be tackled at about the 50-yard line with 2:45 to go. Steelers, you got to stop that prevent shit. Quit doing the prevent shit. No prevent. I ban you for prevent. Shotgun. Huntley. Another slam pattern. And that's going to be about a 6-yard gain by 88 of the Ravens. I've said his name. Oh, Kolar. Kolar is his name. Sorry for butchering your name all night. 2nd and 4. That's got to be a hold. And Huntley's going to scramble and run out of bounds. Was he short of the gain? He either got the first down or he's short by a yard. 2:08 to go in the game. Keanu Benton there on the pressure. Five people still here. Man, like and subscribe, dude. And dudettes, if there's any ladies watching. 2:08 left. I mean, we're up by 10 here. I mean, it's a matter of even if they do score, can they get the onside kick at this point? Because even a long bomb in the end zone, it's still going to result at the 2-minute warning. And they're going to say it's 3rd and 1. They're saying Huntley didn't get the first. Huntley on 3rd downs has been mid. 4 of 9 for 36 yards. Huntley takes the shotgun snap and throws it. It was behind Justice Hill. It's going to fall incomplete for. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down with 2:03 to go in the 4th. And if this just falls incomplete, if the Ravens don't converge here, the Steelers are just going to take knees, and that's going to do it. Come on, baby. Come on. 4th and 1. Just don't convert this. Let's go home and see what these next 24 hours is going to do for us. Well, 24 plus if Jacksonville doesn't lose. 4th and 1. Huntley looking. He's going to scramble. He's going to run for a first down to the 35-yard line, but it's going to be the 2-minute warning there. 1:58 to go. 2-minute warning, so even any kind of score, it's still going to come down to that onside kick. It's still the ball at the 35-yard line, so the Ravens might not even prefer to not have a score here, to tell you the truth. As I probably down my 7th beer of the night. This is number 8. By the way, before I forget, thank you all for tuning in here. I really appreciate this. I really do. I started doing this just out of fun here, and here we at the end of the year. We got 5 of you watching on a Saturday evening. And just hoping the Steelers do have a playoff game next week. Mason Rudolph's had an okay day. He just came through with a big throw with Deontay Johnson to start that 4th quarter. Conducted a drive that got us up to 17-7. Hopefully this sticks. Because we know Justin Tucker can kick field goals like nobody's business. So at minimum from where they're at, that's going to be at least a 17-10. And we just have to hope that, either Buffalo or Jacksonville falls short on the road. Or if a tie happens later tonight. A tie would result in with Houston and Indianapolis, if this sticks, mind you. But man, that Houston-Indianapolis game was such a good game. Gardner Minshew with that mullet of his. I'm jealous of Gardner Minshew's mullet, mustache. It's just so beautiful. And C.J. Stroud's had an excellent rookie year. When I saw that Houston drafted C.J. Stroud, then made that trade with Arizona to go get Will Anderson Jr., I thought, oh, that was beautifully done. And the fact that D'Amico Ryans has been awesome for Houston this year. Houston's going to be a problem for the next 5 years. Plus, 1st and 10 from the Steeler 36. Huntley's just going to scramble, run to the 30, to the 20. Now he just falls at the 26. They get the first down. Clock's winding. 1:45. But anyway, Houston, Shane Steichen, D'Amico Ryans, coaches been awesome. Huntley throws a quick pass, quick cutback route, and it's going to be another first down. That one was, I think, Nelson Aguilar. Clock continuing to wind on 1:23 and counting at the Steeler 15. And running the hurry up. Looking. He's scrambling. Huntley to the 15, to the 10, and tackled it at the 9-yard line by Alexander. Number 28. Clock continuing to wind. 1:02 to go. 7 people in here. Like and subscribe, please. 55 seconds. 2nd and 5. Huntley looking. He's scrambling. Scrambles to his right. He's running. He's going to fire. The pass is going to be over the head of everybody. 45 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Obviously, if they don't get this third down, they're going to kick a field goal. 45 seconds to go. Good job by the secondary on that coverage. And the Steelers have actually called a timeout. That's their second timeout. Ravens no longer have any. I will say this. If the Steelers somehow hold on to this and Miami is the reason the Steelers go to the playoffs and we play Miami, I will buy a Miami Dolphins winter jacket. Like I shared on Facebook earlier today, the one Don Shula was wearing with shaking hands with Marv Levy. Because I think he used to own one of those jackets. I want to buy one of those jackets again because those were awesome back in the day. I really liked the Miami Dolphins way when I was young as a kid because of Dan Marino. I really felt bad that Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, even though I was a Steeler fan at the same time. 3rd and 5 from the 9-yard line. The Steelers 4. Huntley looking under pressure. And sacked! He was initially hit, then he just fell down. I think that's No, who's that? Is that Gibson? 44 for the Steelers. Freaking who is that? Oh, the clock is running. And they're trying to hurry up and get a field goal out there. Okay, 22-20. Trying to hurry up. The snap is up. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 19 seconds up. The kick is good. Wait, what do we got here? Okay, wait, well, hold on. It was not a kick yet. The Steelers actually burned their last timeout. That was actually a smart play by Mike Tomlin to call that timeout right before the snap because that's actually going to kill more time off the clock just to get the field goal off. I think 44 is Gibson for the Steelers, who actually is going to get credit for the tackle, or credit for the sack. Oh, man, I got to see who 44 was, but great job by 44. And a good job by Tomlin to call the timeout right before the snap. That way Tucker They have to kill about 4 or 5 more seconds to get this field goal through. He's obviously made 28 of his last field goals against the Steelers. That's not really the story. There's still 20 seconds left. Okay, obviously, it's in the middle hash from 36 yards. This should be automatic with him, and it's good. So 17-10, just like it was earlier in the year. But that's not the story. With 16 seconds to go, that's not the story. Now it's about this onside kick. Let's just get this onside kick, and let's go home. Or at least let's get this onside kick. Well, not go home, but more like, okay, let's see what tomorrow brings us. So our best hands are obviously going to be out there. Najee Harris is out there. Deontay Johnson's out there. I imagine Pickens. Yep, there's Pickens. He's going to be out there. 6 people in here. Like and subscribe, please. I'm not monetized, but you know what? If I get enough subscribers, maybe I will be monetized one day. 16 seconds left. Come on, Steelers. Let's get this onside kick. Come on, man. Let's get this onside kick. Let's go. And it's Connor Hayward. Connor Hayward's got it. Connor Hayward's got it. Onside kick. Steelers got it. 15 seconds. One knee. And one day distress. If we are going to see playoff ball next week at either possibly Arrowhead at Kansas City, I'd rather not. We could be playing at Miami. We could be playing at Buffalo. Or we might not be playing at all. The knee takes a knee, and that Elvis has left the building. Mason Rudolph's dart to Deontay Johnson, the difference. Mason Rudolph, 3 straight wins to close the regular season in a season that looked dismal when he got the start. And God almighty, Mason Rudolph, if there is a next week, Mason Rudolph 100% should get the start. He's earned it. 3 starts, 3 wins, and the game-winning touchdown in this one here against Baltimore in a must-win situation. What more can you say? What more can you say? I mean, 10-7, even if we somehow don't make the playoffs, you know what? That's a strong finish. I mean, at 7-7, we were talking about the Steelers, talking about Mike Tomlin losing the locker room. But the way this finished, he might have won the locker room back. He might have won it back. Mason Rudolph. He might not be the starter here next year. But you know what? Mason Rudolph's been auditioning to at least be somewhere. The way he's played. The way he's... Hold on.
But how would you describe the touchdown pass to Deontay Johnson ends up being the difference in this one?
Yeah. Well, first of all, it all happened because we had great protection all day. Took a couple bad sacks. You know, they were on me, knocked down with the line. But Deontay, great playmaker, and he split them right there. It was quite the view from behind, chasing them down the field.
You had an opportunity here to do something great today. You had an opportunity to be the hot hand that your coaching staff is calling you. When you haven't played in a couple of years and now you're making the most of this chance, and some people might say you might feel sorry for yourself for not being able to play, but you approach this with gratitude. Why is that?
Because I've achieved my dream. You know, no matter what I'm going to play here at the end of the season or not, play in the NFL, and it's better to have gratitude. Thanks than never be resentful. This would have been it for me, but I'm just proud of our guys. Got the big win on the road, and hopefully we get to come tomorrow and get into the tournament.
Yeah, tomorrow you still need a little bit of help, but you did take care of this visit. Why do you think this team could have success if you have a chance to make it to the playoffs?
I think we're complimenting each other well right now. We're running the ball extremely well. We have to do that in conditions like this. We're in for 150 yards, so just proud of the guys up front. Defense got huge stops. I just think we're kind of hitting our rhythm here in the late season.
You got any plans for any watch parties tomorrow to figure this whole thing out?
I'm sure we'll gather around and cheer on a couple of the teams that we need to, but we're going to enjoy this one and get back safe.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Great.
Uncle Tim, if you're still watching this, I'm seeing your comment now. Aunt Claire wants to know who starts at QB for the playoffs. You just heard him. 100%. That man, Mason Rudolph, should start for the playoffs. That is if we get there. However, a Buffalo and Jacksonville win eliminates us from that, or if there is a result between Houston, and plus if there is a result between Houston and Indianapolis, we could clinch by the end of the night if by some fluke chance that Houston and Indianapolis ends in a tie. That gets us in that way. But, man, if only we started Mason Rudolph against New England. That's kind of haunting us right now. I mean, we were in prime position for a while. And then those two games with Arizona and New England knocked us out of it. I just love hearing Mason Rudolph talk about how well they've run the ball as of late. And they ran the ball well tonight too. But just that one play, it was like, okay, Mason had to make one play. And him and Deontay Johnson connected on that one slant pattern, and he was just go from there. And they were showing like Freiermuth ran a route that got the inside linebacker or they got the free safety to bite into that. So it gave Deontay a free shot to go in stride. But, wow. At least we're going to have the next 24 hours to be like, okay. At this point, I'm like, okay, go Tennessee, go Miami. Yeah. This is a good one. I mean, it was gonna be one of those tough wins. It was pretty much what I predicted in my predictions. I said 20-13. It was as close as it can get to being dead on. It was actually 17-10. So we got our mission accomplished. We need either, again, a tie between Houston and Indianapolis, which I doubt that's going to happen, but that'd be so screwed up if that is. Or we need Jacksonville to lose to Tennessee, which Jacksonville may not have Trevor Lawrence for that one. May or may not. Tennessee is going to start Ryan Tannehill, though. Miami who's pretty much hurting on defense big time. We'll see. We're going to have to wait and see. But I am really looking forward to this Houston-Indianapolis game because both coaches from both teams have done a tremendous job in their first years coaching two teams. These are two teams that were drafted in the top 5 this past April. Yeah, there was that crazy finish between these two that pretty much altered the draft order to where the Texans lost that game to Indianapolis as opposed to winning with a 2-point conversion and scored a touchdown on 4th and 20. Houston would have drafted Bryce Young and not C.J. Stroud. And that trade with Will Anderson probably isn't happening. Yeah, I sound like I have a cold, don't I? But, hey, I got it out at least. Even though with the cold, it's a sinus thing I have an issue with, but hold on.
Out there, he went down on this particular play, stayed down. The initial testing did show again that it was a sprained MCL, which seems like right now it could be the best case scenario for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see if they get the help that they need tomorrow and if they can make it to the postseason, and if somehow Watt, the defensive player of the year candidate, can make it back for that game, Scott.
Yeah, they were just updating about T.J. Watt's issue. They're saying it's believed that he has a sprained MCL, which is, as you heard, pretty much best case scenario. So, if there is a next week for the Steelers, we may have TJ Watt back for that, which regardless if we are playing at Miami or at Buffalo or at Arrowhead, we're going to need him for that. And they're showing, oh, wow, Najee had 26 rushes for 112 yards and a score. I didn't even know those was final numbers. Damn, I didn't even know we ran for that much. But, you know what? Like I said, we need Jacksonville or Buffalo to lose. That's all we need. So, Travis Brocious, if you're watching this, I'm rooting for your boys in Tennessee. Or a childhood favorite of mine in Miami. I used to root for the Dolphins and the Steelers as a kid because of Dan Marino. Because of that movie Ace Ventura, I guess. But we need the Dolphins or the Titans to come through for us if we are going to have it next week. So, again, or if there's a tie between Indy and Houston, that puts us in too. I don't see it happening, but you never know. Some weird stuff may happen. Remember 2 years ago when a tie could have kept us from the playoff? Anyway, I'm going to sign off from here. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.